What is going on, guys? Welcome to your fifth Photoshop tutorial, and in this lesson I'm going to teach you guys how to change the image's size. So we have this image right here of me feeding a deer. Just go ahead and open up any image, doesn't really matter. And this photo is pretty big right now. It's almost taking up my entire computer screen, and if I wanted to post this image on a website, or I don't know, maybe Google Plus or something where it's generally better to have images that are a little bit smaller. What I want to do is I want to change the overall size of this image. So in order to change the size, we need to edit the image size properties. So in order to access that, go ahead and select Image, Image Size. Now what this allows you to do is change the image's size. Now if you don't have all these options available, then what you need to do is you need to make sure that resample image checkbox is checked. This pretty much allows you to change the size of the image. That's all it means. Resize image. Now another thing that you probably want to do is you want to make sure that you have constrain proportions checked. And this just helps you because whenever you decrease the size as I'm about to do, it keeps it proportional, because if you just changed the width or only changed the height, then your image would be distorted or skewed. So it's better to have this constrain proportions checkbox checked. Kind of a tongue twister there. So say we wanted the width to be 600 instead of over 1,000. So go ahead and type in 600 right here, and whenever you do that, notice that the height automatically changes as well. Why does it do that? Because that's the height it needs. It calculates all this automatically to make it proportional to the original image. So that's really all you need to do. The only other thing is you have these options right here at the bottom on this drop down list. It says like nearest neighbor, bilinear, bicubic. What you generally want to choose is bicubic automatic. This, I won't get into all this right now. Some are best for different types of images, but bicubic automatic is the best for all around high quality results whenever you're resizing images. So just go ahead and make sure you have that selected, and once you get your sizes resized, hit OK and check it out. Our image is now smaller, still awesome, amazing quality. Pretty freaking cool, huh? So that is how you resize an image, but what if you want to resize the canvas? Now, oh, excuse me. So say that you wanted to make a border around this image. What you need to do then is you need to resize the working area or the canvas of this document. So in order to do that, just go to Image, and then you go to Canvas Size, and then this is where you resize the canvas. So enter a new canvas size in, of course, since we're working in pixels, let's go ahead and change this to pixels. And the original canvas is just the original size of the image, which is 600 by 454. Now let's say we want to, I don't know, put a border of 100 pixels around each one. So this is going to be 800, and this is going to be 654. Now what this relative checkbox means is if you click it, relative pretty much means how much more. So instead of saying, okay, what do you want the size of the new canvas to be, you can hit relative, and this means 200 more for the width and 200 more for the height. But I always like to leave that unchecked because, I don't know, it's just personal preference. Now, what confuses a lot of people is this anchor right here. Generally, probably, I don't know, 90% of the time, you want to keep your anchor in the middle, right there. And the anchor is this circle little button icon, whatever you want to call it. But what anchor means is where do you want to anchor your original image? Because whenever you make a canvas, it makes pretty much a border around the image. So if we anchor this in the top middle, or it'll probably be better if I anchor in the top left, then what this means is it's going to draw the canvas on the right hand side, the bottom. It's pretty much going to draw the canvas on the right and the bottom. Well, yeah, I just said that. So the only other thing that we need to do is we need to put a canvas extension color. It's a pretty big name for what color do you want the canvas to be. So if you double click this, you can go ahead and choose a color. I'll make mine, I don't know, red or something. Looks pretty good. Hit OK. So what we pretty much said is the current size of this image is 600 by 454. We want to change the canvas size. We're not stretching or shrinking the image at all. What we're just doing is changing the canvas size to 800 by 654. So we have more space to work with, but the image isn't going to change. Now the canvas size, or excuse me, the canvas color is going to be red, and it's going to be, and the image is going to be anchored in the top left. Now remember this right here, because whenever I click OK, this gives you a better idea of what that anchor means. You can see that the anchor, or the original image as they should have called it, is in the top left, and the canvas is now on the right hand side and on the bottom. So again, that's why I said that most of the time it's better to put your anchor in the middle, because that gives you a nice even canvas all around your picture. But just for demonstration purposes, I think that more clearly demonstrates what an anchor is used for. But generally, put it in the middle. But anyways, that's the pretty much basics of this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.